The third episode of American Ninja Warrior Season 17 brought another electrifying round of qualifiers, pushing returning veterans and fresh-faced rookies to their physical and mental limits. Set in the iconic Universal Studios lot, the course featured a mix of new obstacles and a few fan favorites, and the night didn't disappoint. With a mix of inspiring comebacks, shocking falls, and surprising runs, Episode 3 continued to raise the stakes. One of the biggest highlights came early in the night as fan-favorite competitor Joe Moravsky, also known as the Weatherman, returned to the course with renewed focus. Despite being a seasoned veteran, Joe had to confront nerves and a slightly restructured qualifying layout that included a brand new obstacle, Kite Surfer. With the obstacle demanding perfect timing and grip strength, many athletes struggled, but Moravsky powered through with his usual precision. His run wasn't just clean, it was commanding. He posted one of the fastest times of the night, reminding everyone that experience still matters on the ANU course. Newcomers also made a splash. A standout was 16-year-old Julia Childress, one of the youngest competitors of the night. With her calm demeanor and fluid motion, Julia surprised everyone with her ability to handle obstacles like the pole vault and the tricky air surfer. Though she didn't complete the course, she made it further than many veterans and cemented herself as one to watch. Her story, training in her backyard since she was 11, won over both the crowd and the commentators. One of the most talked about moments of the night came when former gymnast turned ninja Megan Johnson took a hard fall on the third obstacle, narrowly missing the platform. As medical personnel rushed in, the audience fell silent. Luckily, Megan was okay, but the fall was a sobering reminder of how precise and punishing the ANU course can be, even for athletes at the top of their game. Megan's recovery and sportsmanship were praised, and fans immediately began hoping for a wild card invite for her later in the season. The course layout featured 6 obstacles, including the snake run, rolling hill, kite surfer, pole vault, air surfer, and the iconic warped wall. While some competitors opted for the shorter 14.5-foot wall to lock in a qualifying time, several dared to go for the 18-foot mega wall. Only 2 athletes succeeded, David Campbell and newcomer Tyrese Hall. Tyrese's triumph was especially impressive, considering this is only his second year competing. The mega wall remains a true separator. With a $10,000 bonus on the line, it's a high-risk, high-reward gamble. Another emotional high point came from father-daughter duo Mike and Sierra Bennett. Mike, 48, was returning after a 5-year hiatus, inspired by Sierra's decision to start training. Sierra, 17, ran first, showing solid control and agility before slipping on the pole vault. Mike followed shortly after and stunned the crowd by finishing the entire course, even nailing the warped wall on his second try. Their shared hug at the end of his run was one of the night's most heartfelt moments, capturing the spirit of family and perseverance that American Ninja Warrior celebrates. A few celebrity competitors also took to the course. NFL player turned fitness coach Marcus Green tried his hand at the qualifier, drawing a huge cheer from the crowd. Though he powered through the first few obstacles with brute strength, finesse failed him at the kite surfer. Still, his enthusiasm and willingness to step outside of his comfort zone were widely applauded. Of course, the night wasn't without heartbreak. Several returning competitors, including last season's breakout Josh Kim, fell earlier than expected. Josh, who made headlines last year for his speedy, fearless style, misjudged the pole vault's landing and came up short. It was a stark reminder that ANU courses evolve, and even the most seasoned competitors can't rest on past laurels. As the night came to a close, the leaderboard reflected a mix of the old guard and fresh talent. Veterans like Moravsky, Campbell, and Jess Lebrec, who had a solid, fast run of her own, secured top spots, while new faces like Julia Childress and Tyrese Hall turned heads with their promising debuts. Lebrec, often dubbed Flex by her fans, executed a clean, methodical run that showed off her unmatched consistency. Though she didn't go for the mega wall, her time was enough to put her in the top tier for qualifiers. Another standout was 20-year-old Chris Behrens, a college track star who converted his speed and agility into a nearly flawless run. Though he hesitated on Air Surfer, he recalibrated mid-obstacle and finished with one of the night's best times. It's clear that Chris has potential to go deep this season if he continues to adapt quickly. In the post-run interviews, co-host Matt Eisman summed it up perfectly.